Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Here we talk a lot about different print-on-demand topics, and today will be a weekly video about Redbubble trending searches, trending design ideas, and of course you should use them not only on Redbubble but also on other print-on-demand platforms to get more sales and today will be some trending and some evergreen niches or some design ideas that you need to create right now, and other one I think that you can have nice sales for them at any period of the year. Okay, let's start, and the first idea for today is a political keyword. It's about Trump, and the keyword is keep America Trumpless. And of course it's a trending design idea, but this trend is quite long because I think that you can expect some sales till the elections of 2024 or even after it, and of course now it is also some spike in search volume because of elections, November elections that will be in America. Of course, not presidential elections, but also really important elections in the country, and it's one of the topic that you can also play with in your portfolio, and of course you can add also 2024 year because exactly in that year will be presidential elections in US, and as always really nice variant for political designs is to make something in American flag style, and also maybe with some silhouette of US, or maybe some other stylizations like election campaign stylization, like we can find here on the top of the search results, and this kind of stylizations usually work better for political designs. I usually don't make a lot of different political designs for my portfolio because they are not too safe in many cases, but I think that exactly this one is a safe one, and you can definitely make your own variation of this phrase, and you can also expect some sales for this design idea. Okay, let's go next, and next is for a phrase London Bridge has fallen, and of course it's about the death of Queen Elizabeth II, and yes, if you want to have some sales you need to make it fast because I don't think that this trend will last too long, but if you will create your illustration right now, I think that you will have some opportunities for sales, because it is something that will be with us for some weeks or maybe even some months. Of course, you should illustrate silhouette of Elizabeth II, or maybe some illustration of London Bridge, and it will look good for this design idea. Maybe some British stylization, British symbols can look really nice too, and I think that the competition is normal, okay, not too competitive niche, and if you will create your designs now, you can also have some time for sales for this keyword. Okay, let's go next, and the next design idea is for dog lovers, quite good niche. It's an evergreen niche, and if you will create some good illustrations, you can expect for a lot of sales years and years in the future, because nothing will change for these niches, and the keyword is dog lovers. I am not single, I have a dog. It's a funny phrase for dog lovers, funny pun. Of course, it will be nice if your design will be made really cute, with some cute illustration of a dog, and maybe some pose illustration like we can find here. It is also a good design for different age groups, even for kids. It can be a nice design, and you can make also cartoony style illustrations, and it is quite simple phrase, but if you have some illustrations with dogs which you already made, you can also just change the text and make it for a new keyword. Anyway, this niche is quite competitive, but you can also expect some sales with good designs, and as from my experience, usually some dog designs can bring not explosive amount of sales, but very stable sales, which can come to your account each month. Okay, let's go to the next design idea, and it's for a phrase "life is all about balance." Of course, it's more yoga style design, or something that is connected with meditation, with spirituality, and it will be a good idea to illustrate some elements that are connected with these topics. Also, a really nice variation is a balance between the heart and the brain, like one of variants that is connected with these two parts of life, different parts of life. And also you can illustrate some scales or something like that. As I can see from the search results, now we can find a lot of different designs that are made in some realistic styles, and I think that you can also make some vintage illustration or some minimalistic illustration, so they should look really nice for this design idea. Of course, it's an evergreen niche with stable but not very explosive sales, and of course it will be better to create something that will suit to some yoga lovers and other people with spiritual thinking. Anyway, I think that the competition right now isn't too high, and if you will make some nice illustration, you can definitely expect stable sales for future months. And let's go to the fifth design idea, the last design idea for this week, and it is for a phrase, "maybe worrying about it will help." It is, of course, a funny phrase, and I really like some designs that are made with funny phrases, because I think that 20-30% of such designs, they can have really nice amount of sales for a long time, because usually jokes they are the same for years and years, and a lot of people want to buy something that is made really nice for funny phrases. This phrase is almost for anyone, because it's about way of thinking, and I think that almost any person have some friends or colleagues who worry too much, and of course this short will look really nice for that kind of situations. I can find a lot of simple text designs in search results, and of course it will be a nice idea to add something more interesting, maybe like here some brain illustration or lamp illustrations, or you can also search for some other ideas what you can illustrate for this phrase. I will definitely add something, but it should be suitable for this phrase, and in this way I think that you can have a nice amount of stable sales for this evergreen niche. That was my 5 design ideas from Redbubble this week. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to watch new videos from this channel. And as for today, I wish you good sales. Bye.